You in the toilet?
Yeah.
That stinks, man, dude.
Fucking hell.
Ooh. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Scotty.
I'm home.
You're home.
I am.
Hello.
You had a little bit of personal time, aren't you?
Ooh, okay.
Had a little bit of personal time.
Yep, must be.
Yep.
Door wide open.
Yeah. Get up! Alright. Hold that. Linda, we're taking Corolla.
Why are we taking the Corolla?
We're gonna get bearsies. Let's go, mate.
Just tell me, how do you step out of a midget and into a high performance car?
With
If you will.
with pure class. Oh, buddy. Check out our mumsy's cargoes. Yo, roll it. I rode that fucker right out. Shit.
Give it a heel toe.
In mumsy's car. Alright. I'll give her a heel toe. I think I nailed that. Oh, shit, I nailed that. Excuse me, guys. Do you guys know who Scotty Farmer is?
Wait, what?
Do you guys know who Scotty Farmer is? No. Thanks, mate. In the video, can you see him? You've probably seen the camera and he was just like, these like drugs. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so tonight we've got to win. Because there's one more trophy that we can win tonight, and it's the most feature wins for one season. So we've got three feature wins this season, and my my buddy Darren Vine, 60 machine he is. He's a good looking bloke. He's on 3 as well. So we're tied. We're tied with 3 wins each. So we did take out the Polar Ice Track Championship, and I'm pretty sure we took out the Queensland Point Championship, which is like blows my mind. It's like it was like the goal for this year was to do that, and we achieved it, which is like the coolest thing. So super happy with that. But one more trophy would be even better, which is this wins trophy. So tonight, basically, if we don't win, we have a bad night. Pretty much it. So hopefully tonight's a good night. So yeah, final round of the Polar Ice Championship. So all the local guys there. We've got one of the Kiwis come over from New Zealand to race us, which is cool. Always keen to have some new competition and some hard guys to race. That's thrive on that sort of shit. So no, it'll be a good night hopefully. I'll show you guys something. This is what my room looks like. Well, it's not really my room because I moved out of home a couple months ago, but this is what my old room looks like 15 minutes before before leaving home. It's kind of, yeah, it is organized. I tell you, it is organized, but it it will be organized. It will be organized. Had like heaps of rain, and it's really crap, and it's really greasy once again, so we're just going to be really careful with qualifying. We're here at Archerfield Speedway in Brisbane, and it's we had some showers earlier, and it's really kind of like made the track super wet. It's super greasy, so it's really hard to pass. The track's real narrow, there's sort of just one line, so you can't pass, can't do anything. So, but we had qualifying, and a qualified 8th, I think. Pretty sure we qualified 8th, which is not where we usually are. So that was a bit of a bummer. So I think I made quite a few mistakes there. Just couldn't flow the car. We just didn't flow the car. Then we had one heat race, started 3rd in the heat race, and then we ended up finishing 2nd. So I dropped back to about 5th, I think, and then managed to get those spots back and finish 2nd. So made a few mistakes early on and then sort of got going, and then sort of figured it out then. But yeah, the track's it's definitely not like we usually. We never have it this wet, you know, never this hooked up. So we'll have to see how it goes. But hopefully the track widens out to the night. Otherwise, it's going to be like a very boring night for us, because when the track's so wet like this, the cars are fast. Like you hammer down, you're flat out. And even so in this, when it's so wet, you're not even really flat out. You're still trying to pedal the thing. So when you flow flat out, there's no option to pass. There's no room to pass. The track's a single lane, so it doesn't make for entertaining for the crowd. It's not much fun for us. We get to go fast. That's about it. So we're starting at a 4 in the next heat race, which is about 10 laps, and then after that we've got a feature race, which is about 25 laps. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good night. The car's fast. I'm just gotta figure it out. What do you think of the track? What do you think of the track?
Pretty shit, pretty greasy, one lane, shit hole.
Slight madness there for a second. We actually lost our jack, but one of the bloody Kiwis took it over there. That's right. So we just finished 2nd heat race. We had another 2nd in that, so that was kind of cool. Started 4th, finished 2nd. So we're just gonna. I don't know how the points work, but we're out of 5 in the feature, which is a little strange. I don't know how that works, but anyway, this is what it is. So we're just gonna have to like muscle up and get after it. So I'm looking forward to it. Track's starting to go away now, so what I explained earlier about the track being really hooked up and really drivey and single lane, it's starting to widen out now, so we're starting to see a bit more of a racetrack. We're going to see a bit more passing, so that'd be good. I can't wait. We'll have to see how we go. But out of 5th, which is on the inside, which is not ideal. We want to be on the outside in this sort of track, starting on the outside, but we'll see how it goes. But no, the boys are doing some changes on the car now. Sort of a bit of a mad panic because we lost our jack, but we'll see what they're up to. You love it? I do. You love it? Yeah. Best photographer in Queensland right now? Yep. The brother. Why not put a plug in? That's model? Alright, so we're like here at interval. So typically they normally like touch the track up, like grade it or whatever. John's over there on the grader, the promoter, so he's usually so basically this is where we were running early on. I was talking about the single lane track. This is where we were running the whole time, and there was about a car width. You couldn't move, you couldn't run at the top here on this stuff, or you couldn't run in there. It was too slippery. So typically you want a fun track is when you've got 2 lanes, when you've got a high line here and a low line. But at the moment the low line is too wet, like it's too greasy, like it's too slippery for us to run on. You just can't get any traction, you just wheel spin. So during the heat races, the fast line was up here with this stuff here. So this stuff here is a little bit drier, it's not as greasy, so we're able to run through there and not spin out. So I'm predicting to the end of the race that the typical of this track, that the bottom comes in towards the end. If not, it's there already. So I'm hoping we get to run up here and run down the bottom and have a 2 lane. It's what we all want, but my bets for this race is that it's going to be on early, sort of through the top, and then 3/4 of the way through this race, the bottom's going to be it. Both ends. So yeah, we'll just have to see. It's going to be interesting. Starting at a 5, which, like I said earlier, is a bit, kind of didn't expect that, but anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, we're just going to have to muscle up and get past these guys and win it. Really, that's it. It's basically tonight. We got to win it. It's a bad night if we don't win. So yeah, it's a big expectation, but like, yeah, there's a trophy on the line, like I said earlier in the vlog. So yeah, we got to muscle up and get after it. So we'll see. A half decent crowd tonight out here, which is usually, I thought for the end of the season, I didn't think it was going to be that good. I didn't think we were going to have that good of a crowd because I was at rain today, so I was a little bit unsure about that. But obviously tonight, it's like the crowd's out. I don't know, you can't quite see, but down that far end, there's probably about, I don't know, 4,000–5,000 people here maybe? No, not that much. Probably about a couple thousand. Say 2,000? 2,000? Yeah, it's probably about 2,000 people here, which is kind of cool. So for this last night, it's badass. Especially, usually when it rains, people are deterred. So I don't know, it's cool to have a crowd here actually. That race, we DNF'd. We started 5th, and then we went off, and then started off. The car was fast. Like the laps we did, the car was so fast. I definitely think we had a car for the podium for sure. But we made the slightest amount of contact with another car, and the shock body of the front shock. The front shock snapped basically clean in half, so yeah, they put us out of the race, so we were in the infield for most of the race, which sucks because it's like the last race of the season to DNF. It's not a cool thing at all. Super not happy with that at all. Like, it's probably the most gutted I've been all season really, but yeah, kind of just racing really, I guess. I don't really have anything else to say, but it's yeah, sucks to end the season like that. It's such a good first DNF all season, had such a fast season, like just being super consistent, you know, most nights on the podium, and then to come away the last one sitting on the infield watching the races is not fun at all. So yeah, not cool. Hey guys, just want to talk to you a bit about so last Saturday night, it's now Sunday. Last Saturday night was our final race for the season. Fortunately we had DNF, which is not how we really wanted in the season, but it's just the way racing is sometimes. It's all cool. Just want to say this season has been massive for us. We travelled from here to Sydney, we went to Murray Bridge, so we travelled all over the country racing. We took out the local championship, the track championship, the Polar Ice. We took out the Queensland Club Points Championship. We're 5th in the national title, top 5s in a couple of the state titles, top 5 in the Super Series round. We had a really good season. I just want to say a massive thanks to like all the boys and girls that helped out throughout the whole season. Like literally from it wouldn't happen without them. It wouldn't happen without my parents, mum, dad, my brother. Definitely wouldn't happen. Definitely wouldn't happen without my brother. He's a massive help. Definitely wouldn't happen without my crew chief Ernie. He's like the brains of the operation. Puts everything together, keeps me in line, gives me courage when I'm not doing the right thing. So yeah, and everyone else that comes along on local nights helps out. Greg, who I work with, really good mechanic. Yeah, so just a massive thanks to everyone who was involved this season, anyone who helped us out. John for letting us stay down in his place in Murray Bridge for the 2 weeks when we went down there at the Australian title. Yeah, I just wanted to say massive thanks to everyone, because this season has been, I set a set of goals and for this season, and we well and truly blew them out of the water and achieved a lot more than what we thought for being the first full season for us, so in a midget. So yeah, yeah, just want to say massive thanks, and yeah, couldn't done without everyone. So from here, I've got two more meetings in the States. We've got a non-wing sprint car at Santa Maria Speedway, and then I've got another one at Ventura Speedway in the non-wing sprint car for Steve Watt. So yeah, we're looking forward to those. They're in a couple of weeks' time, so super keen for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I raced the sprint car last year. I had some bad luck when I junked it at Tulare. It wasn't fun at all. So hopefully this year we're going to go back, we'll get a bit more experience, and we'll just go hard. You know, like those guys over there race really hard. They're all badass over there. So yeah, we're just going to go over there and just try our best and try and see if we can hang with them. You know, if we could get a top 5 finish there or be competitive, that'd be awesome. So yeah, that's in a couple of weeks. But yeah, that's the end of us for season here in Australia. So hopefully next season we'll be able to build on that and go even better. So yeah, just massive thanks to everyone. Like seriously, couldn't have done it without you. I'm so blessed and so thankful for everyone who helped out in any which way. So yeah, on to next season.